Susan Sarandon, always standing for good, and she went to Congress, and it appears with Code Pink, because you see her walking next to Medea Benjamin a few times. And I'm lucky enough to know both these people. I've had Medea on many times. Here's Susan Sarandon in Congress with Code Pink.
I know I'm like now older because they come up. We need a permanent ceasefire. It's like shooting fish in a barrel right now, with people stuck and not being able to get out, the hospitals being destroyed. All you have to do is look online and you can see that it's a complete genocide.
Thank you for standing up.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I feel very strongly that our tax dollars, while we don't have, and I can't compete with the money that AIPAC has given. So that's a problem, because I know that has a large influence. But you have to peek out and see that outside of this bubble, most of the world understands that there's a genocide happening. 80% of Americans want a ceasefire. To be giving my tax dollars to provide the ammunition for the war, it's not enough to say you're concerned. If you keep giving this to people, then It's going to keep happening. Not only am I emotionally, as a mother and grandmother, moved and the horrific images that I'm seeing, but also just as an American who pays taxes, I think I have a right to object to my taxes being spent in a genocide, and to not say anything is to participate. More than half the people that I've been marching with are Jewish and have connections to the Holocaust. It's not a religious war. It's about aggression on the part of Israel. It's about taking land. It's about occupation. It's a war of occupation, and it's been going on for 75 years. Hamas didn't even exist for 45 years, and thousands of people have been killed. So, no, calling people anti-Semitic who question Israel is just an old way of getting people to shut up. Let Gaza live.
Okay, there she is at the end with Code Pink, Medea Benjamin, and Jody Evans. I have spoken to both of them on this show. I've spoken with Susan in person, but never had her on my various shows. But anyway, she's doing important work there, and bringing it to Congress, bringing it in front of Congress. These people they're all stooges, they're all puppets, right? It's all a show. But at the same time, if you could get this bill stopped, it would mean less bombs in Israel's hands. To me, it's more about the sentiment. It's more about creating a passion in people across this country to get in the way and stop this insanity and stop this genocide. To me, that's what this is really about, more than, oh, please, Congress, can you fix this for us? We know our Congress is bought off. We know the duopoly is a joke. We know it's all theater. We know it's all bullshit. We need to start behaving that way. We need to move to a system that is not imperial in nature, that is not built on crushing other human beings, which is so much of what we do with this country. And I realize when I say we, it's not really like me and you that are doing it. We're not the ones in these battleships and making these backroom deals and planning these backroom coups. We're not the ones doing it, but it is we, in that it is supposedly, ostensibly, ideally, our nation. We're supposed to be the ones making these decisions. And clearly we're not, because 65% of America wants a ceasefire now, and 0.1% of Congress wants a ceasefire now, or is actually doing anything, even if they may use words, even if they may say, oh, I wish this would stop. Then when push comes to shove, they vote 412-1 to continue this genocide.